Today onwards, we are learning Informatica Power Center technology. So, Informatica Power Center is an ETL tool. It's nothing but an ETL tool. Informatica is a little bit old tool, but this if we want to become a ETL developer, you can choose so many tools like Informatica Power Center, Ab Initio, Talent. So many ETL tools are there. But and Python related tools also there. But Informatica tools is an on-premises tool and that an old tool and mostly used tool among ETL tools and on-premises devices. On-premises is nothing but we have to install the software in the system. It in the system. I already explained. I already told how to install Informatica and Oracle in previous video. You can see. So now Informatica here. Informatica Power Center is an ETL tool. Here, ETL tool is nothing but ETL tool. ETL tool is nothing but extraction, transformation, loading. Here, in three boxes, I will explain entire software. See, nothing. ETL is nothing. The tool is nothing but extraction, extraction of data, extraction, transformation. Extraction, transformation, and loading. Here, this is the Informatica software. To learn Informatica, we should know just three softwares, three tools. Like Informatica, to become an ETL developer, you just need three tools. Those are nothing but IPC, Informatica Power Center, SQL, any SQL or any database, SQL related, any database, IPC, and Unix basic commands. These three enough to become an ETL developer. But you must learn some in-depth knowledge. Okay. So these three enough: Informatica Power Center tool knowledge and IP SQL database and Unix. SQL and Unix basic knowledge is enough, and SQL little bit need moderate knowledge. And IPC related you need some in-depth knowledge. So that any ETL tool, if you want to learn any ETL tool, not only Informatica, even if you want Python or SQL Server, SSIS is there like integration services and Python also we can ETL pipelines you can create. So anywhere in software industry you go, you will definitely see some ETL extraction, ETL related job profile. ETL is nothing but extraction, transformation, loading. Nothing but extraction is nothing but for suppose one table here two tables. One source extraction is nothing but source table, loading is nothing but target table. So we have to extract data from source table to Informatica. In Informatica or any ETL tool, from source we have to extract the data to that particular ETL tool and transformation. We have to apply some transformations like logics. Transformations nothing but logics. For suppose here um, For suppose in this source, if we have 2000 records, here transformation, we have to, for suppose in the 2000 records, if we want to filter out duplicates, dupes, so it filter the duplicates, and load the remaining records. After filtering the records, the duplicates, we will get 1500 records. In this way, the extraction transfers not only, yeah, yeah. Uh, here, yeah, it's nice. So, ETL nothing but one source file is there. We have to apply some transformation. In this transformation, so many transformations are there. Like we can use expression transformation, lookup transformation, aggregator transformation, any filter transformation, and some other transaction control transformations, and other some more router transformation, even transformation. So many transformations. Nearly here the key point is here hardly 10 transformations, important transformations are there. So many transformations are there in ETL related, but hardly we can learn. We have to learn 10 transformations. If we learn those 10 transformations, you will become an ETL proficient ETL developer, right? So the only logic you can learn is transformations. If you learn transformations perfectly, you will become an ETL developer easily. So this is the SRC. Extracts nothing but source and target TCT, and this is nothing but transformation logic to apply. So how to send the records, how to send the records to target is the logic. So that's it. Software that ETL was completed. That you learn the software, that's it completed. Because if you learn how to, it's simple. We can extract the source easily from any database or any flat files to Informatica tool, and we can connect the target table. We can create instant target tables, or if we want to connect the target table to any database, or if you want to load to any flat file, you can load by Informatica tool. So like this logic will works like extraction. It will extract the data from source and transform the data and load to the target. Extraction, transformation, loading. This is the ETL Power Center or any ETL tool. That's it. The main purpose is to transform the data according to the client requirement. Okay, client will give the requirement. I want the data like this. For suppose any banking related data is there. So in banking, so many people's data will be there. So if we want to filter out the data, top top 1,000 customers whose account balance is greater than 10 lakhs. So at that time, what we'll do, we will take the source file and we will take a target 25, and from the source file all the data it will contains, and target logic. What logic we have to implement? We can implement that logic here. uh, Salary, sorry, current val greater than 10 lakhs. So this logic will apply. So in this source file, we have so much huge data, like below 10 lakhs data, current balance data, above 10 lakhs current data will be there. So it only allows the records. It will only allow the 10,000, sorry, 10 lakhs above customer balance records into the target table. So like this, it transforms the records and load into the target. Like that, when the client will ask the requirement, and we will load the data into target in this way. So here this is the Informatica tool. How we already know how to install the Informatica and Power Center to practice, and Unix also later we will see. Informatica also we will start. And so first of all we have to make some setup, right? So in SQL database we already know, like we have to create uh, schema. Schema is nothing but database object. It contains tables and all. So schema is the default schema and the system schema. In that system schema, we have to in the system schema we have to create our working schemas. So we want to create one schema like OT SRC dev, source related schema, and we need two types of schemas. Like actually three types of schemas will be there in real time work. Real time work. One is source schema and one is target schema. In between source and target, one staging schema is there to implement some change dimensions, to capture some changes in dimensions and changes in the records and on. So mostly three schemas will be there. One is source schema, one is target schema, one is for staging schema. So here we are creating source schema and target schema. We will later in upcoming classes we will create target staging schema also. So how to create schema? No need to bother about how to create schema, because that schema creation, table creation, and all the headache of SQL administrator. He will create all those tables and all schemas and all. Just we have to um, complete one setup now to practice all those things. That's why we are creating the schemas. This is the schema name. Create user OT dev identify by admin. Admin is nothing but password. Okay, schema name and password. And we have to grant the privilege to the particular schema. What schema we created? OTSS dev 13. So grant DBA access, database access to the particular schema, and execute. So user created, grant all the privileges granted, DBA privilege granted. So now copy the schema and click on the green plus icon. There we have to configure the schema, right? So paste it here and username paste it here, and the identify by password admin and save. Test it, succeeded, right? So save it. That's it. Schema created, right? In this way we have to create the schema name, schema queries, configure the schema. So we created schema, right? Later creation of the schema, connect it. So schema and schema connected. One schema added, right? All the schemas will be in sys. Master schema is there in sysdb. So in sysdb, it contains all the schemas there, schemas information. So in the schema, go to schema and table. See, there are no tables are there present. So let's create one table. So creation of the tables also not our duty. In real time, they will create, database administrator will create and give the tables. So like this, nothing but create table For suppose students table, students is the table name and student ID, and student ID is nothing but it's a number, it's a data type. Um, so uh, student name is a varchar characters and student marks is a number. City name is a varchar character and close it. So like this, run the query, table created. Let's see here. Refresh the schema or reconnect it. Refresh or reconnect it, no problem. Yeah, see, refresh the table, refresh the tables. You got students table. In students table, you have columns. If you want to see the description of the students, simply des students students. That's it. See, you can find the description of the students means what are the columns involved, student ID, student name, student marks, and all. So in this way, you have to create schema, and not you have to just for practice purpose. You have to create schema and table you have to create like this, and you have to see the description like this, right? Later, so learn some basics of SQL, basic commands. Okay, how to see the records. So, like if you want to see the total, how many records are there? For suppose, how many records are there? So there is no data. So then there is no data in the students table. So now let's insert some data for 4 rows. Here insert into students. So how to insert? Insert statement. Insert into students and students. What are the columns? Student ID, student name, and student marks and city name. So for each column, what are the values? Student ID is equal to 10. Student name is something you have to give, and student marks are 150 and city 150.12 and Bangalore is a city like that. 4 tables I took and C inserted. How many? Four. 4 rows inserted. Let's check it. Check this query. See, 4 rows inserted. Right? How to save the records? So, see. So after using insert, you have to commit to save the records. Or else, if you close the window now, if you close this window now, the records will not present in the table if you did not commit. Okay. So every time we have to commit whenever you insert the statements, execute the insert statements, right? Later, if you want to see some desired columns only, if you want to see few columns only, see like only select student ID, student name from the students. Only 2 columns only if you want to see. So like that, just select student ID, student name from the students. Select if you want to select student ID, student name, just student ID, student name. Like in that way, you can get that few columns only. If you want to get few columns, like how many records are there? Total records. How many total records are there? Count star. Count star is the function command to get total records. Count star. Count star. 4 records. So here 4 records we insert 10. Count star. This count star. Select count star from the students. Will give 4 records. In this way, we can complete the setup of first schema and insertion of tables. So if you want to learn like some basics of Oracle. So Oracle learn these basics very important. Like Oracle basics like how many types of commands.